Good evening. Welcome to another edition of the 411 Talk Song Radio Show right here on YouTube. My name is Leon Jones, and I got a good one for you. I'm going back to the scam series, and I'm going to talk about cable TV, smart TV scams. Now, as you know, a number of us have cable TV. I know I have Comcast. Now, some people may call it a scam, some people may not. But if you have cable TV, notice the rise in the cost to have cable TV. Notice that some of the applications that you were looking at for free, now you have to pay for. Well, as you know, Comcast bought NBC, Comcast bought these other applications like Pluto and USA. Well, Pluto is just a streaming app, but they bought Pluto. And when they didn't buy Pluto, they bought Peacock. They bought USA. And what's really causing the scam is they control the market. They take all of their competition and absorb it as a merger. Now, with Comcast, they never tell you when the promotion is up. It's up to you to find out when the promotion is up. But you see your bill rising and rising and rising again. And now, some of the good shows that I used to watch, like Yellowstone and Chicago PD and Chicago Fire, well, now you got to pay for those apps, like Peacock, $4.99 a month. You're already paying for the bundle, depending on where you live, over $250 a month if you have a phone, cable, and internet, or if you have an alarm, if you have cable and internet. And one area that you must understand, when Comcast tells you you can transfer your account to your new address when you move, that's all a lie. Here's what Comcast does. What they do is they close your account at your previous address, to which you have to pay that all off, and then they open up a new account. They really don't transfer your account. They call it transferring your account. It is not. You're closing one account and you're starting a new account. If you were going to transfer an account, your account with your current balance would move to the new address. But also, you have a number of individuals out here who have smart TVs. Now, I'm going to share my screen. Just bear with me. And we're going to talk about the smart TV scams. They're all over the place. Now, this is from The Hill. You don't want to fall for this. The Better Business Bureau warns of smart TV scams. Now, the Better Business, and this is from East Providence, Rhode Island. So if you have a smart TV, you need to hear this information. Well, the Better Business Bureau is warning of a scam involving popular streaming devices such as Roku and Amazon Fire Sticks and services like Netflix and YouTube TV. Yes, some people have Fire Sticks and Roku. And why? Because you can program the Fire Stick to get all the information that you need to watch television, and you pay a quarter the cost of cable. Well, cable's picked up on that. Now, scammers can easily target victims through their devices via the internet. BBBs, Paula Fleming explained, obviously smart TVs are no exception. So here's how the scam works. The scammer typically prevents the user from logging into their streaming service through a pop-up which states there's a problem with either the streaming device or subscription. So in order to rectify the supposed issue, the pop-up provides the user with a phone number to call or a website to visit. And what happens, users who call the number are quickly connected with a scammer posing as a customer service representative. Now, the representative explains that in order to regain access to the streaming service or device, the user must pay an activation fee or grant the scammer remote control of their smart TV. And you don't want to do that because they're trying to get information from you. Now, scammers can also gain access to smart TVs when users click on the links provided in the pop-ups. So once in control, scammers can install malware on the device and collect sensitive personal information. Now, the BBB, or the Better Business Bureau, said in one instance, scammers convinced a user to pay them in gift cards to add anti-hacking protection to their account. So you don't want to fall for this, Fleming said, because it is very easy to want to get your advice working, and that instant satisfaction of thinking it is going to be resolved leaves you a perfect target for these scam artists. Now, here's how to avoid the smart TV scams. Number one, you double check any fees before you pay any fee, including activation and antivirus protection fee, because the Better Business Bureau recommends doing some research first. Watch for fake websites. Scammers are known for creating realistic looking websites, but on a closer look. So you'll notice the URL is a letter or two off. So before clicking any link, including any that appears on your smart TV, double check the URL. And it's best to avoid clicking any link in a pop-up and instead type the URL into a phone or a computer. Number three, you need to check before you call, because the Better Business Bureau recommends comparing any customer service phone number with the streaming service or smart TV's website before you make the call. And lastly, don't give anyone control of your remote, your device, because scammers often ask for remote computer access. They can do the same access to your smart TV. If you don't know to who you're giving access to, the Better Business Bureau encourages you not to give access. So anyone who believes they've been a fallen victim to a suspected scam is urged to report it by using the BBB scam tracker. And also, one must understand, many streaming companies also offer instructions on how to avoid scammers and what to do if you fall victim to a scam. For instance, Netflix asks you to forward any scam emails to them after you change your account password, and you also need to contact your financial institution if you shared payment information. Well, again, the scams are out there, and basically what they're trying to do is get information from you. And once they get information from you, then they want to use your information to get money from you. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen again, and I'm going to go to some videos out here, and I'm going to show you a scam that individuals are utilizing from your cable box. Fair use. Fair use.
Okay, so, all right, so I got the TV remote. So you're from a TV
So you see the logo
Yeah,
or the company name on your remote controller?
right. Yeah,
Now
I
here's
see
the
it.
I
scammer
just
being
wanna make sure
scammed.
that are you using our company's
Fair
original
use.
remote or the local one?
It's the one that came with the with it. It came with the service. You know what I mean?
Please verify me the name or the logo of the company on your remote control. What's the name on your remote controller?
Okay, it's Cox. Cox.
Okay, alright, I got it. You are using our company's original remote.
Yes, correct.
Okay, sir, the reason of this call, yesterday our company made some changes in our main frequencies like in our channel lineups and in our main transmission. So we need to update your TV receiver box.
Okay,
So how many TV boxes you have?
only one.
Okay, and one receiver box, am I right?
That's correct.
Okay. Do you remember your last month bill for your one TV services?
The do remember the what? I missed that. Sorry, say that again.
Do you remember your last month bill, sir, for your TV services?
Probably. I'd have to go look it up. Why? I can find it. Why do you need that?
Okay, sir. Just stay with me.
Okay.
I am crossing this.
See what's happening, the scammer is getting confused because the scammer is trying to change the program. But the one who's scamming the scammer has picked up on his game. Let's continue.
Call to my senior supervisor. He will guide you further and maybe gives you more discount and update your TV receiver box. Just stay online just for a couple of seconds. Thank you. Okay?
Thank you, Michael, or whatever your name is.
Just stay online just for a couple of seconds.
Okay. This is cool. I want to get those mad
Are you
discounts.
still there?
Yeah.
Sir, thank you so much for holding, sir. Your line transferred to me. I'm the senior supervisor regarding your Coke cable. How are you doing?
Doing fine. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you so much for asking. Well, sir, the reason of this call just to inform you, our company made some changes in our main transmission line in your area. So we need to upgrade your TV receiver box. By any chance, are you watching TV right now?
Not at the moment, no.
Alright, so sir, in the whole process, sir, you can pay security deposit amount, only $149.67, sir.
Oh, wow, cool.
So, sir, tell me how to like you pay this fee?
Yeah, I got a MasterCard.
Alright, so sir, please grab a card in your hand
Sure, I got it.
and sir, provide me the 16-digit card numbers.
Yep, you ready? Are you ready? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's. Did you get that?
Fuck you.
Fair use. Now, what you saw was a scammer who got scammed because the one doing the scamming gave the scammer a fake credit card number. And when you run that number, it's never going to go through. That's smart on how he did it. But generally, you would have a number of people out there who are very naive. They would have given this gentleman the information and they would have been compromised. They would have lost money. Again, if you think of America today, and I fought in the military for 17 years for this country, there's a lot of scams going on. And what I'm doing here is exposing all the scams. So a big scam that nobody talks about is your own TV, cable TV, smart TVs. And when you give up your freedoms, you get people who get into the criminal element by making money off your ignorance. A lot of us have a bunch of cell phones, we have TVs, we have computers, we're on them constantly. And in the end, what happens is when you don't know something, number one, don't get involved with it. Number two, start studying scams. You might think this is crazy because it could happen to you. We've all been scammed. But it depends on what kind of scam and what type of damage happened with the scam. Cell phone companies, credit cards, financial aid, all scams if you allow them to be scams. And one thing you need to do is take notes and ask questions. Our luxuries. Think about used cars. Before the 19, you could get a used car cheap. Now used cars are just as expensive, particularly if they're the late used cars going all the way back to 2015. A number of them are as high as what new cars used to be. And you have new cars and trucks, you pay what the average person makes in a year, $40,000 and $50,000 for new cars. Tell me that's not a scam. But your TV is the biggest scam because they nickel and dime you for everything. And if you're not knowledgeable of what's going on, you could be the next scammer. Again, you could get scammed next. Now, let me share my screen again. And let's look at some other information out here. And you can subscribe to Avery Moore's channel. He's one that deals with the scammers himself because he scams the scammers. Just bear with me while I go out here. As I go back into Smart TV Scan, YouTube. Okay. And again, what I'm doing is giving you insight as I go right back in here to the scams, and I'm going to show you some news clips on how you shouldn't fall for this scam. Fair use, fair use.
Many people have smart TVs, but be warned there's a new pop-up scam targeting your favorite TV show apps.
Who isn't hooked on, at the end of a long day, jumping on Hulu or going on to
Fair
Amazon
use.
Prime or YouTube TV and watching your favorite TV show.
However,
Instead of being able to log in, you may get a pop-up which appears right on your screen telling you that there's a problem with your device.
Paula Fleming from the Better Business Bureau says scammers are trying to catch people off guard. The pop-up will ask you to either call a number or visit a website to be able to log into your account. But be warned, scammers are just trying to get your information by saying your subscription is out of date or you may need to pay a fee.
If you call the phone number, then the scam artist pretends to be customer service.
The scammers are working to gain access to your bank account or identity. They also may ask you to pay up by buying a gift card, which is a red flag.
And they're seeing incurred costs that continue to incur. And again, this is not the actual service, so it's a scam. You don't want to provide your financial information.
Here's how to avoid TV scams. Don't fall for fake websites by double checking the URL. If the scammer is asking for you to make a call, double check the number to see if it's phony. And never let a scammer access your device remotely.
Actually, something new that I have not heard of here in New England until recently. You don't want to fall for this.
And what you just heard, you heard a representative from the Better Business Bureau that basically took everything that I mentioned in the article about your information, because basically what scammers are trying to do is get information so they can get money out of you. And one of the best ways they're doing it now is they're utilizing your TV. And it's the same would go if you would get text messages from Netflix. I'm not even subscribed to Netflix, and I got information, text messages, and emails saying that my service is going to be cut off. Well, I don't have Netflix. But these are the scams that you need to watch out for. These are your luxuries. And scammers are getting smart because they realize that many of us are busy. We don't pay attention to a lot of the details out here. So in the end, when it comes to TV scams, have your eyes open. And if you have cable TV, understand the package. Because in the end, it's going to be a matter of how much money you keep or how much money you give away. And when you give away money to a scammer, you don't get it back. At least when you give your money away to a cable TV subscription, you will get it back. And scammers are making millions and millions of dollars off of naive people. So what you have to do is do what that gentleman did, scam the scammer. Let them know how it feels, because see, when you get calls from scammers, they're wasting your time. So what you do is you waste their time, because in the end, it's a matter of keeping a peace of mind. Scammers are out here. They're working against you. And they're trying to take what you earn because they have a lot of time on their hands. TV is no different. And when you get your bill, particularly dealing with TV service, you watch your bill. See it why your bill is increasing. Go down to your cable company. See what packages they have. A lot of us don't even check the packages. See if they have any discounts. Because cable TV, they're making money off of us hand over fist anyway. But in the end, make sure you keep a peace of mind. A lot of us watch TV, but don't get scammed by someone who's wasting your time. Because once you waste your time being scammed, you don't get that back. Because when it comes to your money, your knowledge, that's power. And you want to protect it at all times, because there's always someone that's trying to take from you what they didn't earn, because they want to live the easy way while they keep you stressed. You live one time. And we're always going to have this war out here. So to protect you from getting scammed, watch more of my videos. And I got good scam videos coming up. But tell me what you think about the information that I provided you tonight, because TV scams are real. And that's my commentary for this edition of the 411 Talk Zone radio show right here on YouTube. If you like what I just presented, please comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're looking for some STEM content, check out the QCIS channel. On that channel, I give you a daily dose of science, technology, engineering, and math. And if you can't find the 411 Talk Zone radio show on YouTube or the QCIS channel on YouTube, you can check both of those channels out on Twitter. Now, for the QCIS channel, I take it one step further because it's an educational channel. You can always find that channel on my LinkedIn page. And in the end, always be blessed for what you have. Don't worry about what you don't have. Always know that the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if the shoe fits, wear it. If you don't like the shoe, change it. Once again, thank you for listening to this edition of the 411 Talk Zone radio show right here on YouTube. Till next time, my name is Leon Jones. I want you to have a wonderful and gracious evening. God bless you. I'm out.